Good day, viewers, wherever you're watching us from. This is a live outside broadcast of the second Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council Award, taking place here at the State House Conference Center, the Old Banquet Hall, here in Abuja. My name is Jide Onifade, and on behalf of the management of the Nigerian Television Authority and the outside broadcasting crew, I welcome you once again.
The Secretary of the Government of the Federation, the Head of Service, members of the Federal Executive Council, Honorable Commissioners here present, PEBEC members, members of the Diplomatic Corps, heads of agencies, CEOs and captains of industry, members of the press, and highly esteemed ladies and gentlemen, we bid you a very fine welcome to the Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council Awards for 2019. It's good to have you with us. Please put your hands together for yourselves.
This is the second Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council Award. The first Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council Award was held on December 5th, 2017, here at the Banquet Hall. The award was organized to recognize individuals as well as the ministries, departments, and agencies whose relentless support towards the federal government's Ease of Doing Business initiative has improved the Nigerian business climate. The second award will be another opportunity to recognize individuals, ministries, departments, and agencies, and private sector players that have contributed to the business climate reforms of the Buhari administration.
They told us that we have to make this event very brief, brisk, straight to the point.
Straight to the point.
They warned us that if we joke too much, that we will be allowed to MC again, but it might not be in Nigeria. So we want you to help our careers. To further press the matter, the Office of the Vice President also sent us a message explaining that he's been in FEC all day and he has other matters as well to attend to today. They have granted us very graciously 1 hour 30 minutes, of which we do not plan to overshoot. So 1 hour 30 minutes is our task. To that end, I have a special request, ladies and gentlemen. All speakers, if you would be so kind as to make all your speeches extremely brief as is decently possible, we would be grateful. Also, because of that, we will not be receiving speeches from any of our award recipients. Once more, all speakers, please make your speeches brief. And all award recipients, we appreciate you, though we will not be receiving a speech from you today. Thank you very much. Please put your hands together for yourselves one more time. I know you're going to work with me to ensure that I have a career after today.
Yes, indeed. Now, tonight is a very special night. Despite the brevity of time, we cannot undermine the importance of what we're doing this evening. Now, we understand that today is a night to appreciate and celebrate ministries, departments, agencies, subnationals, arms of government who have been instrumental to the successful implementation of the Enabling Business Environment Project. And now tonight, we have carefully selected the nominees. We have carefully adjudged the winners, but we must say before we start that everyone who has been nominated tonight is indeed a winner. And on behalf of PEBEC, would like to thank you very, very much for being a part of our success story. Please give yourselves a round of applause. We're very grateful. We appreciate you. But as we know, there can only be one winner. And tonight we will be celebrating and honoring agencies, like we mentioned, MDAs that have outshone in the past year as to helping to implement successfully this cause. Now, to kickstart tonight, we will be welcoming to the podium a woman who is the Executive Secretary of PEBEC and the coordinator of the Secretariat. She's a fine Nigerian woman. I look at her and I'm proud to be a woman, proud to be Nigerian. She is Dr. Jumoke Oduwole. Please let's make her welcome to the podium.
Well, Dr. Jumoke Oluwole is the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Industry, Trade and Investment. She's also the Secretary to PEBEC.
The opportunity arises for us all to take a moment to look back In this case, to a period in time over 3 years ago, when from ideation, an intervention was birthed to transform the Nigerian business climate in order to enable our undisputed economic potential to thrive. Your Excellency, the Vice President and Chair of the Enabling Business Environment Council, distinguished senators and honorable members of the 8th National Assembly, my Lord Justices, Excellencies from state governments here present, honorable ministers, in particular, the Vice Chair of the PEBEC, the Honorable Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, and other PEBEC members present, permanent secretaries and heads of agency, captains of industry, our vibrant and supportive private sector and civil society stakeholders, the diplomatic corps and partners of Nigeria, members of the media, all friends of the PEBEC and of the Enabling Business Environment Secretariat. We are here this evening to honor and celebrate our committed and passionate reform champions in ministries, departments, and agencies from the federal government, reform champions, and collaborators across legislative and judicial arms of government. The journey to an attractive of the PEBEC, both domestic and international, our unprecedented levels of show our appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen,
people, you've got to do it for your children. You know, you've got
in Nigeria.
Zones Authority to strengthen it as a regulator of special economic zones. Let me conclude by thanking you all once again for this mutually beneficial partnership to make Nigeria one of the easiest places to do business in the world. Even though there are limited numbers of people and organizations that will get awards tonight, we are all winners. I also want to appreciate the Enabling Business Environment Secretariat, EBIS, led by our very own Dr. Jumeko Duwole and her team for all the good work in coordinating this effort. As it is often stated, the reward for good work or hard work is more work. Together, let us deepen the reforms to make Nigeria one of the most attractive places for business and investment in the world. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, sir. The Honorable Minister of Industry, Trades and Investment, Dr. Oke Enalama. Thank you very much, sir.
Please put your hands together for him.
Thank you. Like Ike mentioned earlier on, tonight is a celebration. Tonight is a pat on the back for work well done. And sometimes it's all right to pat yourself and say, yes, we've actually done really well, as we have seen over the year that we have achieved a number of our objectives. And so in the spirit of celebration, we thought it was nice for us to bring someone to capture what's been going on and what's happening tonight in art. We know that art is viable business in Nigeria, and it's part of the businesses that we look forward to seeing more attractive investment from around the world. Now, to present an art piece in a very creative way, admirable skill and talent, he's a proud Nigerian young man. Your Excellency, sirs and ma'ams, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please make very welcome to give a spoken word piece, Bash Amumeni.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Your Excellencies, various honorable ministers, Your Excellency, the Governor of Kaduna State and other governors seated, Your Excellencies, various honorable ministers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. My name is Bash Amuneni. I like what the last speaker said, that we are all winners. And indeed, in Nigeria, we are all winners. So I like to toe that line. I work full-time as a banker, but I also work part-time as a poet. So I want to stand on what the last speaker said, that we are all winners. And I want to ask, is this the moment we've all been waiting for? For the heart of Africa to beat again. The sun rises from the east. The eagle takes flight. And I hear drum beats of promise sounding across the land. And I ask, is this the moment we've all been waiting for? To wake up at dawn without news of another bomb blast and bring back our girls' chant was a thing of the past. Where mothers can reconcile with their daughters and our sons do not run off to diaspora, because the last news I heard a few days ago from Saudi Arabia was woeful and gloom. But yet I ask, is this the moment we've all been waiting for? That the wailings of sirens will sound so low we can all hear the voice of the streets. And we can walk at night without fear for a flight and enjoy the sanctity of worship places without the presence of armed men in plain sight and at defiance with the Creator's might. That our refineries' light will shine so bright, oiling the life of a nation's drive. And we go back to innocence, taking our place as Africa's pride. Where corruption is given a fatal blow and the criteria for me being your friend had nothing to do with our tribes. That our gallant soldiers will serve with honor and be honored where love first was for this country and not the selfish self. And getting a job in the civil service had nothing to do with our tribes. And I wouldn't have to know one man or another man for me to reach my humble dreams. I ask, are this not the moments we've all been waiting for? That the Queen's yes men nodded to the puzzle of a Niger area is proof of belief. That we stood 58 years and counting is proof of triumph, the triumph of the Nigerian spirit. So history calls upon us in brevity, from Agui's junta to Balewa's exit, of a polarized north and south, of troops and boots, of pelted flesh smacking disgust, of oil booms and price slumps, from democracy to military and back to democracy. Is this not the moment we've all been waiting for, where the hopes of our nation, once wrapped in the shroud of Ahmadu Bello's turban, Awolowo's rhetorics, and Azikiwe eloquence, will come alive this day in the full colors of a nation made of green, white, and green? I dare to challenge us. Let this day be that moment you and I have been waiting for. Thank you.
Indeed. It is the day that you and I have been waiting for. Thank you very much indeed, Buchi Amuneni.
Yeah, Bashir, I love that. That was really good. Come on, put your hands together for him one more time. Mr. Amuneni did a fantastic job. Honestly, to use poetry to speak to truth to power is quite a thing. The only thing I've ever really used poetry for is to toast babes. The way you guys are quiet, I know you would never do that because you are honorable people.
Too dignified.
Too dignified. But just speaking about poetry, even in politics, poetry is one of the most powerful tools. At a time in the United States where there was no social security, things were going wrong, they were suffering, and there was animosity towards the government. They called on the president and said, Mr. President, the people in the country are upset with you. Forgive my American accent, I'm a Nigerian born. So he said, well, let me speak to them then. Then, they brought him out, and he came out. And Americans are different from Nigerians. Nigerians, when they're upset with you, they know. They show you in their frown, like you guys are frowning right now. But he came out, and they were clapping and screaming. And he stood there for 1 minute, received all the applause, and then started talking to them and said, I choose not to be a common man. It's my right to stay uncommon if I can. I seek opportunity and not security. I do not wish to be a citizen humbled and dogged by having the state look after me. I want to take a calculated risk, to dream and to build, to fail and to succeed. I prefer the challenges of life to a guaranteed existence, the thrill of fulfillment to a state of common utopia. I will never cower before any master nor bend to any threat. It's my heritage to stand erect, proud and unafraid to ask the world boldly and say, this I have done. To that end, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. And even Nigerians are clapping. See? The power of poetry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to move into the meat of this evening. Remember, everyone we call out on this stage as an award recipient or a nominee is very special to us. They are moving our country forward in their own way. So please don't clap for them haphazardly. We want you to clap for them with a lot of gusto and might. It's time for our first award category. This award category is for Executive Order 1. Now, this was signed into law by His Excellency, the Vice President, when he sat as acting president, to ensure that there's transparency and ease of doing business in Nigeria. And you'll find that these nominees have excelled at that. To help us present the award for Executive Order 1, please join us and welcome Mr. Fatai Folarin, who is the CEO of Deloitte, Nigeria, and regional leader, West Africa, as he takes center stage. This award is in recognition of the MDA, the highest transparency and efficiency compliance score on the Executive Order 1 report for 2018. The nominees are Oil and Gas Free Zone Africa, Federal Inland Revenue Service, Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, Federal Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
And the winner, Oil and Gas Free Zone Authority.
Congratulations, Oil and Gas Free Zone Authorities. This agency has consistently submitted its compliance report on time, as well as ensured that its services are delivered within the timeline stipulated in its service level agreements in a transparent manner. The winning MDA led with a score of 87.36%. Once more, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate Oil and Gas Free Zone Authorities. Thank you very much. And thank you to Mr. Fatai Folarin.
The next award we'll be presenting is the ReportGov.ng Award. And this will be presented by Mr. Kunle Elebute, Chair, KPMG Africa. A round of applause, please. This award measures MDAs with the strongest performance on ReportGov.ng. ReportGov.ng is an app that provides citizens the opportunity to lodge complaints and the nominees are Nigeria Immigration Service, National Office for Technology Acquisition and Promotion, Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, National Agency for Food and Drug Administration, Bureau for Public Procurement, Trademarks, Patents and Designs Registry, Commercial Law Department.
And the winner is Corporate Affairs Commission.
Corporate Affairs Commission. The winner was the most active on ReportGov.ng for 2018 and is being recognized for its diligence and responsiveness in resolving complaints based on percentage and speed of resolution. This MDA was the only agency that successfully resolved all complaints against it in the year under review and implemented corrective actions to address its most recurring complaints. Congratulations, Corporate Affairs Commission.
And thank you to Mr. Kunle Elebute. Thank you. Next award is for the most improved MDA, Homegrown Indicators. And to help us present this, please join me in welcome Mr. Asue Igodalo, founding partner, Banwo and Igodalo. Please put your hands together for him as he makes his way to the stage. This award is in recognition of the MDA with the highest level of overall performance improvements in 2018 under the Homegrown Reforms Indicator category. The nominees are Corporate Affairs Commission, Nigerian Immigration Service, Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, and Nigeria Customs Service.
And the winner is the National Office of Technology Acquisition and Promotion, NOTAP. Congratulations to NOTAP.
The winner, NOTAP, National Office for Technology Acquisition and Promotion, is the only agency with updated guidelines that were developed in conjunction with its stakeholders, working to drive interagency collaboration between other MDAs to truly bring to life the One Government Directive in Executive Order 1 under its committed leadership. It is now in the final phase of the rollout of digital registration platform for all its services. Congratulations to NOTAP, and thank you, Mr. Aswe Godalo.
And that brings us to the end of the first award category. We go on very quickly to the second award category. Now, may we crave your indulgence as we call on the nominees to please appreciate them by giving them a round of applause. As we mentioned earlier on, every single organization, agency, ministry, department, individual that is called out as a nominee is a winner in our books. And so even though they do not take the ultimate prize, we celebrate and award the work they have done in the past year. Thank you very much. Now, the Public Sector Special Recognition Award. This category of awards recognizes arms of governments that partnered with the federal government in implementing the Ease of Doing Business intervention for Nigeria in 2018. There are 3 awardees in this category. Now, to present the first award, please, let's make welcome the Chair, NBA SBL, in the person of Mr. Sheni Adio, SAN. Please, let's clap as he comes on stage. Thank you very much. We do appreciate you being such generous audience with your applause. Thank you.
And the winner in this category is the Senate. In recognition of the 8th National Assembly's passage of the Companies and Allied Matters Bill for repeal and reenactment. Congratulations to the Senate.
Congratulations to the Senate, and thank you, sir, for helping us with that, Mr. Sheni Aidu, SAN. To present our second award in this category, please make welcome the DG of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, Mr. Oscar Onyema, as he comes to help with presenting this award.
In recognition of the 8th National Assembly's passage of the Companies and Allied Matters Bill for repeal and reenactment, the House of Representatives.
Congratulations to the House of Representatives. Keep clapping, ladies and gentlemen. These are your reps.
Congratulations. To present our third award in this category, please make very welcome Mr. Dotun Sulaiman, PERBEC member representing the private sector. A round of applause, please, as it comes on stage. Thank you. Mr. Dotun Sulaiman, PERBEC member representing the private sector.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget what I said. You're clapping like you're clapping for your favorite rock star or a favorite football star. I want to hear some cheering as well.
The Court of Appeal, in recognition of the Court of Appeal's online publication of its judgments for greater accessibility.
she'll be accepting on behalf of the Court of Appeal and ensuring that they receive their award. Thank you very much, madam. And thank you very much, sir. Moving on to our next award. This is for private sector special recognition. This category of award recognizes private sector supporters of the federal government's Ease of Doing Business intervention in 2018 on legislative reform support. To help us present this award, please welcome Senator Nala, Deputy Majority Leader and PEBIC member. Please put your hands together as he makes his way to the stage.
Well, the recipient of this award is the Nigerian Bar Association, of which I'm a member. Then the National Assembly Business Environment Roundtable, and then the Nigerian Economic Summit Group, and then the Nigerian Stock Exchange, and FMDQ-OTC.
If all representatives will make their way to the stage, thank you very much.
Now, these awardees are being awarded tonight for their support and advocacy at the 8th National Assembly towards the review of the Companies and Allied Matters Repeal and Reenactment Bill 2018 in collaboration with CAC and SEC. The CAMA is a landmark legislation that has been completely overhauled for the first time in 29 years. The CAM bill was recently transmitted to Mr. President for assent and will significantly transform the business climate in Nigeria. Once again, another round of applause, please. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to all our recipients, and we still have one or two receiving. Congratulations to the Nigerian Bar Association Section of Business Law, National Assembly Business Environment Roundtable, Nigerian Economic Summit Group, Nigerian Stock Exchange, and FMDQ-OTC. All right, so thank you, and thank you, Senator. Please put your hands together for all our award recipients. This next award category will be presented by Honorable Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment. Once more, welcome to the stage, Dr. Ina Okechukwu Enelema, as he comes to the stage to help us with presenting this particular award.
The awardees for the Omnibus Bill support are Nigerian Bar Association, Section on Business Law, National Assembly Business Environment Roundtable, and Nigerian Economic Summit Group. You are all winners.
All recipients, please make your way to the stage. Nigerian Bar Association Section of Business Law for their fundamental role in providing technical and legal advisory as well as drafting support on the Omnibus Bill on business facilitation, leading a team of 40 law firms on the initiative. The NESG and the NASBER for their support in providing useful feedback from the organization's private sector by hosting a number of stakeholders. Please put your hands together for our award recipients one more time.
Congratulations, and thank you very much, sir, Dr. Oke Enalama, for presenting the awards. And that brings us to the end of the second sector of the award. As we made a commitment to you at the beginning of this ceremony, we did say we're going to go straight to the point, be sharp, and keep it sweet so that we can all continue to enjoy our evening. And so we move on to the award category 3. Now, this category of awards is still recognizing private sector supporters of the federal government's ease of doing business intervention in 2018 across two areas, and that's technical support and capacity building support. The first award in this category will be presented by the Honorable Minister, Women Affairs, Hajia Aisha Abubakar.
Please put your hands together for her as she makes her way center stage.
Private Sector Special Recognition Awards, and the awardees for technical support are the Department for International Development, DFID, the World Bank Group,
Please keep clapping as our awardees make their way to the stage. For providing technical support on the ease of doing business intervention. Thank you very much, Hajia Abubakar, and thank you to our recipients. Congratulations to you. Thank you very much. Please put your hands together for them one more time. This next award in this category will be presented by the Honorable Minister of Budget and National Planning. Please put your hands together for Senator Udoma Udo Udoma.
Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm to announce the Private Sector Special Recognition Award, and the first awardee for capacity building support is Financial Derivatives Company.
Financial Derivatives Company is receiving this award for their support role in carrying out an empirical impact assessment study focusing on reforms which were implemented during the period covering February 2017 to April 2018.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Congratulations to Financial Derivatives Company. And thank you very much to our Senator, Udoma Udo Udoma. Please put your hands together for them one more time.
Now for the awardees for capacity building support, there are 3 sets of awards. So the next award in this category will be presented by the Governor of Abia State, His Excellency, Dr. Okezie Ikpeazu. A round of applause, please, for His Excellency.
The winners are Alex Legal Arbitrators and Solicitors, Banwo and Igodalo, Oyewole and Adesina, then Crown Court Attorneys.
Alex ALEX Legal Arbitrators and Solicitors for providing technical support in relation to resolving insolvency reforms in Nigeria, and Banwo and Igodalo, Oyewole and Adeshino, Crown Court attorneys for providing technical support by facilitating training sessions for magistrates and other court officials of the Small Claims Court in Lagos and Kano states. Congratulations.
Come on, let's hear it for all our awardees. ALEX Legal Arbitration Solicitors, Banwo Igodalo, Oyewole and Adeshino, Crown Court attorneys.
Some of our reform champions. Pebek is grateful. Thank you very much indeed.
Don't stop clapping, don't stop clapping. Things get better when businesses improve, when procedures, reforms, models, business models are changed. And that's what they've all helped us do. Thank you so much. Please put your hands together for the last of our awardees, and also thank you to our presenter. Moving now to the last award in this category, it will be presented by His Excellency, the Governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasir El-Rufai. Please put your hands together for him as he makes his way to the stage.
The final awardees for capacity building support in the private sector special recognition awards are 2 companies, and I would like each of them to come up one at a time. Owando Energy Resources, and First Bank of Nigeria, PLC.
You're welcome to come straight up, sir. Sirs. Please put your hands together for Owando Energy Resources and First Bank of Nigeria for providing strategic communications support, as well as team building and communications training for the Enabling Business Environment Secretariat team. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. We appreciate you. And thank you, Dr. J. We'll release you for a brief moment.
Thank you very much, Dr. J.
Before we move to our very last category of our awards, we have only one category left. We want to break the seriousness a little bit. This young man is popular all over Nigeria, and he is, I dare say, currently one of our finest comedy exports. Please put your hands together as you make welcome Kenny Black.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ike. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, that's my dad. Your Excellency, State Governors and Deputy Present and represented, members of the National Assembly, my family members, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I just got back from the States, from Lagos State, and if you're meeting me for the first time, I'm an Afcast. My mom is from Ondo State, my dad is from Ogun State. And I'm happy to be here. For those that know me, know that I am Otoloni Kehinde Peter, popularly known as Kenny Black. Many years ago, until a few years, I actually discovered my real dad. And I'm honored that he's here. So for those that don't know me, I am Kehinde Osibanjo. And Daddy, it's good to see you, sir. We miss you at home. But I'm here now to stay. Yeah, I know you thought I came like this. My clothes is outside, so I'm moving in tonight. And people don't believe that you're my dad. And people don't believe that these are my family members too. So I will crave the indulgence to the photographer to please take a family photo of us. So I will stand in front, sir. Then they will take our picture. So I can take it back to Lagos and let them know that I'm also a king in my own lane. So photographers, please work for your balance. At this point, I just want to kneel down in front of them so that they can also pay my school fees. Thank you, Daddy. Are you snapping it? Hope you are not seeing shadows because of my complexion. Thank you, Daddy. Good to see you, Daddy. I'm honored, sir. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, my uncles, for everything you do. And the winners, thank you too. I'm honored to be here. I'm very happy. And one thing I like about Professor, the Vice President, is the first time I met him was in London, Osaka, London, in Lagos. And London is London. I don't even know where I go. You know, he said to me, he said, Kenny Black, if you continue doing what you're doing, you receive calls from big people. And yes, I received calls from big people. So I'm here to tell you about those calls. I received a call from one rich man. I don't know why it is. I don't know if it's a law that once you are rich, your voice must be deep. This man called me for a wedding. What I heard was, hello. I said, hello? Don't shout at me. I said, for what? They said, is that Kenny Black? I said, yes, sir. You are shouting. Kenny Black, how much do you charge for wedding? I said, for weddings, I do for 7 million, 10 million. He said, that's quite on the high side. Can you do for 5 million? I said, sir, if you give me 3 million now, I'll be there for 2 days. Ladies and gentlemen, the man paid me. I got to the wedding. When I got to the wedding, it was Yinka Ayefele that sang. How many of you know Yinka Ayefele? This man sang, and any wedding this man sings, the MC is always useless because the man will sing for 8 hours. The MC will turn hype man. And once the man sees money, his religion changes. This is what you hear. Ayefele ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn kẹ́ ẹ bọ́ ságbó. Àwárẹ̀ o kẹbẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹwàá gbàjọ. Ọmọdé ilé o ẹ máa kú ìkàlẹ̀. Èkúté ilé o ẹ máa kú ìkàlẹ̀. Aláǹgbá ilé o ẹ máa kú ìkàlẹ̀. Làpálàpá ilé o ẹ máa kú ìkàlẹ̀. You know, she's coming to spray dollars now. Pastor E.A. Adeboye. Jehovah, you are the most high. Ayefele, you are the most high God. Coming to spray pounds. Alhaji Aliko Dangote. Unwo ma fa salatu ránṣẹ́ o. Unwo ma fa salatu ránṣẹ́. The man sang, and I ended up doing one joke. I did one joke, and the man said to me, Kenny Black, you were super amazing. I'm going to give you extra 2 million. I said, sir, I can wash clothes. I can sell small jobs. I can do everything. Then one man called me. I don't know why people that stays in my area, Ejigbo, their voice is very, very high. But actually, I used to stay in Ejigbo, but I've moved now to Yan Ejigbo. It's a gradual process. Ladies and gentlemen, this man called me, and what I heard was, hello? I knew there was no money. Hello? I said, hello. Is that Kenny Black? I said, it's Kenny Black. He says the same thing. Oh, God, Kenny Black, a very, very nonsense boy. You I like the way you do your comedy and you put music inside it. How much do you charge to MC wedding? I said, sir, for MC, I did for 7 million. He said, no, we are paid for the hall. You are not cooking and come. Only emusi. Remove the emu. How much is only C? I said, 5 million. He said, don't worry. Okay, come and do it for 1, 2. I was super amazing. Then I started doing things, I started anchoring events, going for weddings, and I realized that Nigeria is an amazing country where our music industry is getting better. Your Excellency, our music industry is getting better. And I'll crave your indulgence, so please pay attention to me. You can agree with me that the days, I wish I was in your, where I was born in the time you guys were born, because it was super amazing. The music that you heard then was super amazing. You hear songs like, if you're intelligent, there's a song for you. Ọmọ mi ṣohun rere tí yá dára o. Ọmọ mi gbọ́ tèmi tí yá dára o. Bàtà mi adún kó ká tí ń bá mọ̀wé mi. But if you know this one, please sing. We know that you know the songs. If you're not intelligent, there's a song for you. Àwọn ọmọ aláìgbọràn pọ̀ nílé ìwé. Wọn kò fetí sílẹ̀ sóhun tó lu kọ́kọ́ wọn ó yá dòdò àti ráìsì. Sing, forget, I know your Excellency is there, but sing, we know you. Ó yá mo ní iṣẹ́, ìyẹn kì í ṣe tiwọn. Eré, ó yá ní dòdò àti ráìsì. Excellency, can you see our people? They actually know the songs. When you want to take your bath, there's a song for you. So from there, please go home. When you're intelligent, wait, wonderful song. If you see a lady you want to marry, then you say, Ufoma, 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 I want to marry you. When you now see that lady, you now say, if you marry taxi driver, I don't care. Hey, you know that one. You taxi driver. After your wedding, yeah, your mama, yeah, your papa. What will happen to you? Life go better. Those were songs. I don't know what happened to my generation. The kind of songs that we write, I don't even understand. How can you wake up in the morning and write, Iye me, comma? Iye me, o papa, hyphen. Iye me, open bracket. I say they want to go full stop. How can you spell DPDP, da Prada? How can you spell da Prada? Hey, whoa. Very annoying. And there's this man I love so much. His name is King Wasiwa Inde Marshall. If King Wasiwa Inde Marshall comes here to sing for you, he will tell you his own story and forget about the event. You go hear something like this. Wedding ni. Professor. What pay me Amsterdam. Only came up in Nigeria. About British Airways. About low. Nino Nibata Ragala. Professor Wabi Wale Nibado. Oko Moshileku. Only Coco. Only Wasiu. Ilekulia Silegical official. Only Kokoro money. Only kid. Only remote control. Ajiwa Seniors. Kelele. What is our business? But I love the Hausa people. The Hausa song is always amazing. You know, just let them hear. And when they see my anger, please over my tiravo. When I look my neighbor as I was a damburuba shake. When I look my neighbor as I was a but Ibokwenu, they're everywhere. Igbo people, the song is the simplest. Just one line, you are done. You can use that one line for verse 1, verse 2. Year 1, year 2, the tone. All marvelous and the words of my God, they were blessed be thy name, Chimorobimo, wonderful, marvelous. Oh my God, blessed be thy name. Now, here, verse 1. Wonderful, marvelous, and the words. What is the difference? I don't understand. Your Excellency, Mr. Fowler, I see you. Thank you for everything you do for us. Always amazing. Ladies and Igbo songs, you always see husband and wife. The husband is here. Say, brethren, I am not here alone. I'm here with my husband, Badao Keke. Badao Keke, are you there? Husband will answer, yes, I am here. In their mind, they are singing different songs. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. They are singing the same thing, but they will confuse you with the tone. Mama Okoro will take the high notes, Papa Okoro will take the low notes, and they confuse the whole place. This is what you hear, Mama Okoro. I was just in my house, I was chikalani keduo. Husband, brother, enya chikalani keduo. Brother, enya chikalani keduo. Mama Okoro. Yesterday, the VP was coming, When he was coming, the VP was coming, Husband, yesterday, the VP was coming, Coming. Yesterday. When the VP was coming, he was knocking kokoko. The following minute, we heard bing, bing, bing. Husband, kokoko, bing, bing, bing. Very amazing. And because, Your Excellency, sir, it's not like I don't trust the photographers, but me, I want to take selfie with the people on the table. I can post that one this night because they might delay. And for the Igbo people, what I did was a joke. Please let me go home in peace. Let me just go home in peace. Because I love them. Okay, let me do one more of the Igbo people. Igbo people, I'm ready for Igbo today. Igbo people. Oh, bro. You see, Igbo people can quote Bible verse that they know and the one they think they know. You will hear, in the book of Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. They will not quote one that they think they know. You will hear, in the book of Ezekiel chapter 4, they are forgotten. Hey, wait, chapter 4. I went to the north, I saw chapter 4. I went to the east and chapter 4. Anywhere you go, chapter 4. When I say Ezekiel, you will say chapter 4. Ezekiel. Ezekiel. What is in chapter 4? And the anointing about them again is that they sing Yoruba songs they don't know. Yoruba song. Igbo people. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kenny Black. Enjoy the rest of the night. But before I go, I cannot forget. So, I told them in Lagos that I'm coming home. They didn't know where I was coming. But this is home for me. So, I want to do a video. I'm going to ask everybody here what's my name. And you guys will say Kenny Black. Like, we get our family members. We stay in the same house. So, I need to show them in Lagos that I came here. And because, sir, I'm honored, sir, for bringing me here today, sir. I know you thought I'm going tomorrow, sir. I'm here till the kingdom come. And Your Excellencies, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask, and I was performing, for those of you watching this, I was performing, and the vice president and everybody said, Kenny Black, put us on your Instagram, let us, Yes, let us know. Ladies and gentlemen, what's my name? What's my name? We are the presidential villa. What's my name? Adam Blow!
Kenny Black.
Oh, please put your hands together for Kenny Black.
Well, that was Kenny Black, one of the youths performing wonders in Nigeria, making Nigeria proud. And this is just the essence of the whole program, creating an environment that is good, conducive for everyone to display his or her potential.
The history of vice presidents in all of Africa, he is the hardest working. Please put your hands together as you make welcome the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, SANGCON. Keep clapping till he gets to the stage. He will be helping us with presenting our last set of awards. It's good to have you with us, Your Excellency. And thank you for the PEBEC initiatives. All right, our first category will be the Integrity Awards.
Now, this award is in recognition of distinguished civil servants who have demonstrated exemplary diligence and the highest levels of integrity.
And the winner is Mr. Omotayo Omoni, who will be joined by his wife.
Mr. Omotayo Omoni. The winner of this award is a screening officer with Fan Aviation Security in Lagos, who returned a very large sum of money and valuables untouched, which he discovered in the airport car park in June 2018. His exemplary behavior as a Nigerian is truly inspirational and worthy of celebration. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, he deserves to be celebrated. A round of applause, please, for Mr. Omotayo Omoni and his wife.
A true Nigerian that exemplifies the best of us and the best qualities out there. Well done, sir. We appreciate you. Next will be the Special Recognition Award for Sustained Implementation Support. This category of awards recognizes private sector supporters of the federal government's Ease of Doing Business intervention in 2018 through the provision of direct technical support to the Enabling Business Environment Secretariat over an extended period of time.
The awardees are Banwo and Igodalo.
We will receive Banwo and Igodalo first. For embedding a partner, Mrs. Toyin Bashir, who serves as the head of the IBIS legal cluster, leading all legal reforms, which include starting a business, enforcing contracts, resolving insolvency, protecting minority investors, and legislative reforms, particularly on the CAM bill and the Omnibus bill. Mrs. Bashir has been a key member of the IBIS team since October 2016. Congratulations to her. And congratulations to Banwo Igodalo for doing a fantastic job and putting her in place. Congratulations, Banwo Igodalo. Please put your hands together for them one more time. I believe this is their third or fourth time on stage tonight. Powerful company without a doubt. Don't get tired of appreciating our awardees as they make their way back to their chairs.
KPMG Nigeria. KPMG Nigeria.
KPMG Nigeria for embedding a senior consultant, David Uzosike, who serves as reform lead on paying taxes, getting electricity, entry and exit of people, and Executive Order 1. Indicators in both Lagos and Kano states. Mr. Uzosike has been a key member of the IBIS team since October 2016. Thank you very much, KPMG Nigeria. Congratulations, KPMG Nigeria, and thank you very much for the work you've done.
Procter & Gamble, Nigeria. Procter & Gamble, Nigeria.
Congratulations to Procter & Gamble, Nigeria, for embedding a senior consultant, Mr. Jude Obo, who serves as a reform lead on the Trading Across Borders Indicator. Mr. Obo has been a key member of the IBIS team since July 2017. Let's hear it one more time for Procter & Gamble, Nigeria. Congratulations once more, Procter & Gamble, Nigeria. Please put your hands together for them as they make their way back to their seats.
Deloitte, Nigeria. Deloitte, Nigeria.
Let's hear it for Deloitte, Nigeria. They embedded two senior consultants, Mr. Noah Osuo, who serves as reform leads on paying taxes and Executive Order 1, and Ms. Olajumoke Popola, who serves as reform lead on trading within Nigeria, indicators respectively. They have both been key members of the IBIS team since January 2018. Let's hear it for Deloitte Nigeria's great works. Congratulations, Deloitte Nigeria. Thou shalt not lobby the Vice President with this opportunity.
Aluko and Oyebode. Aluko and Oyebode.
Congratulations, Aluko and Oyebode. They embedded a senior associate, Ms. Rebecca Dokun, who serves as a reform lead and legal cluster to include starting a business, enforcing contract indicators in both Lagos and Kano states. Ms. Dokun is a key member of the IBIS team since September 2017 and was with them till August 2018. Congratulations, Aluko and Oyebode. We appreciate you.
The next set set of awards is for the World Bank Doing Business 2019 Ranking Awards. And we have the privilege of His Excellency, the Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, SAN GCON, to present the awards. Now, this award is to recognize the MDAs that delivered reforms for Nigeria on the 2019 World Bank Doing Business Ranking released on October 31, 2018, which improved the score for Nigeria on the 2019 World Bank Doing Business Index. They have been instrumental in impacting Nigeria's business environment by leveraging automation to enhance our competitiveness under the Economic Recovery and Growth Plan.
And the top performers, the top reformers are Federal Inland Revenue Service for paying taxes.
Federal Inland Revenue Service. Our paying taxes indicator recorded a 14-step upward movement in the Doing Business rankings. This achievement was largely due to FIRS's effort towards making it easier for taxpayers to file and pay taxes via an efficient online platform. The Executive Chairman appointed Dr. Zainab Gober as Reform Champion of FIRS to drive the implementation and adoption of the ETAS platform, and she has continued to exercise this role with utmost diligence and commitment along with her colleagues. Again, a round of applause for Federal Inland Revenue Service.
Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, for starting a business, and Federal Inland Revenue Service again, for starting a business. So Corporate Affairs Commission and the FIRS, top reformers for starting a business.
Our Starting a Business indicator recorded a 10-step upward movement in the Doing Business rankings. The CAC improved the performance and efficiency of its online registration platform to make it easier and faster to register new companies. The FRS also delivered reforms under this indicator by introducing an online platform to pay stamp duties. Mr. Peter Daji, the head of ICT at the Commission, is the reform champion of the CAC who led the team in implementing the reforms which improved Nigeria's ranking on the Starting a Business indicator. Congratulations, Corporate Affairs Commission and FIRS. Congratulations.
Nigeria Customs Service, Nigeria Ports Authority, and Nigeria Shippers Council for trading across borders. Nigeria Customs Service, Nigeria Ports Authority, and Nigeria Shippers Council for trading across borders.
Our Trading Across Borders indicator moved upwards on the World Bank Doing Business Index for reforms delivered in 2018. This was achieved due to the implementation of joint inspections, the NIICIS2 electronic system, and around-the-clock operations at Apapa ports. Deputy Controller Anthony Ayalogu of the Nigeria Customs Service, NCS, Mrs. Caroline Ufere, retired, of the Nigeria Port Authority, and Ms. Adora Nwono of the Nigeria Shippers Council were appointed as reform champions and continue to drive these reforms to perform increasingly better across several agencies. Congratulations.
Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC, for getting electricity. Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission.
Getting electricity was made easier by requiring that the distribution companies obtain the right of way on behalf of the customers and by turning on the electricity once the meter is installed. NERC also ensured that the time frame for new connections to the grid for maximum demand customers drastically reduced to an average of 30 days end to end. Dr. Chikewerem Obi was appointed as the reform champion for NERC to drive these reforms, and he has continued to perform an exemplary role in this regard along with his colleagues. Congratulations, NERC. Congratulations. And of course, we can hear the rousing appreciation from the crowd. A round of applause, please, for NERC.
If you want power, you better encourage them. Lagos State Judiciary for enforcing contracts. Lagos State Judiciary.
The Chief Judge of Lagos State, Honorable Justice Okpeyemi Oke, spearheaded the establishment of a small claims court in Lagos State on April 23, 2018, the first of its kind in Nigeria. 15 magistrate courts were immediately designated as small claims courts in Lagos, and the courts have so far delivered judgments in over 400 cases within a 60-day timeline. The successful implementation of this reform led to an improvement of Nigeria's ranking on the Enforcing Contracts Indicator. Honorable Justice Yetunde Adesonya was appointed as the reform champion for the Lagos State Judiciary and continues to exercise this role with utmost diligence and commitment along with her committee. Congratulations to the Lagos State Judiciary.
Once more, congratulations to the Lagos State Judiciary for enforcing contracts. Business is nothing without contracts being enforced or enforceable, so we thank you for advancing our nation in your own field. This last category, ladies and gentlemen, is very dear to our hearts. As you know, the federal government can have as many good intentions as it wants if the state governments don't do anything to further that intention or those intentions, we don't go far as a nation. So we appreciate these states that will be called up by His Excellency for the efforts they have put in to fall in line with all the PEBEC initiatives and lift our status with the World Bank. This particular category is for the World Bank 2018 Subnational Ranking Award. These awards are in recognition of the top 5 performing states on the 2018 World Bank Subnational Index, which measures how well state governments' laws and regulations are designed for efficiency, transparency, accessibility, enforceability in courts and easy implementation. 5 states were recognized by the World Bank for advancing the most towards the frontier of global good practices. And the top 5 most reformed states in Nigeria for 2018 are
in Anambra State,
Anambra State improved its score from 47 to 53.5 by making it easier to start a business and to register property in the state. Congratulations, Anambra State. We are proud of you. Anambra State, we see you. We appreciate you. Reform champion there joining us on stage. Reform champions, please put your hands together for Anambra State. This is what's going to lift our status in the World Bank rankings. Put your hands together for our awardees, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on.
Abia State. Abia State.
Congratulations, Abia State. Abia State improved its score from 46 to 53.9 by making it easier to start a business and to register property in the state. Congratulations, Abia State. You guys are the champions of this reform that we're speaking of. African Reform Champions, we appreciate you. Abia State. Congratulations, Abia State. We're coming to your state to start businesses and to register property. Thank you.
Lagos State.
Let's hear it for Lagos. Lagos improved its score from 48 to 54.9 by making it easier to start a business and register property and obtain construction permits in the state, making Lagos one of the top 3 of the 5 most reformed states in Nigeria for 2018. Let's hear it for Lagos State. Well done, Lagos State.
Enugu State. Enugu State.
Please put those hands together properly for Enugu State. It improved its score from 47 to 56.82, making it easier to start a business, register property, as well as enforce contracts in the state. These reform champions have done excellent work in moving the state forward and also lifting Nigeria's status with the World Bank 2018 Subnational Ranking. Let's hear it for Enugu State.
and the number one state for reforms, Kaduna State.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is no small feat. All the states that we have mentioned have only just hit, at best, 56.82%. But Kaduna State was already at 55%, but they went further. Even though they were relatively already successful, moved from 55 to 65.97, making it easier to start a business, register property, and obtain construction permits in the state. Kaduna State has been leading the charge and continues to lead the charge in this wise. Please, let's hear it for them as they top the list of the top 5 states in Nigeria in the World Bank 2018 Subnational Ranking Awards. Well done, Kaduna State. Well done to her governor. Come on, don't stop clapping. If you're not clapping, we'll take it to me you're envious. Having 2 minutes left to complete our 1 hour 30 minutes. I think we've done a decent job. We would like to invite His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, to SAN GCON, to say a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, even though he's been on stage and you've been seeing him, please put your hands together properly for him.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasir El-Rufai. Your Excellency, the Governor of Abia State, Mr. Okezie Ikpeazu. The Honorable Justice Bode Rhodes-Vivour, Justice of the Supreme Court, representing the Chief Justice of Nigeria. The Deputy Governor of Enugu State, Her Excellency Mrs. Cecilia Izelo. The Deputy Governor of Anambra State, His Excellency Dr. Nkem Okeke. Distinguished Senator Bala Ibn Nala, and other members of the National Assembly here present. The Honorable Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Dr. Okechukwu Enelama, and all other members of the Federal Executive Council present, heads of government agencies and parastatals, captains of industry, Your Excellencies of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It really is a pleasure to be here this evening to celebrate the phenomenal successes of the Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council, and especially the reforms, but more importantly to recognize some of those who made it all possible, our incredibly selfless and committed private sector partners, and the sterling performance of many in the public sector. In the past 3 years, Nigeria has implemented more than 140 reforms to make doing business in Nigeria easier. Some of the successful reforms include the ability to reserve a business name within 4 hours, complete the registration of a company within 24 hours online, apply for and receive approval of a visa on arrival electronically within 48 hours, file and pay for taxes online, access to specialized small claims commercial courts in both Lagos and Kano states. The World Bank also reported in 2018 that 32 states of Nigeria improved their ease of doing business environment, led by Kaduna State, Enugu State, Abia, Lagos, and Anambra. In 2019, PERBEC set a goal to move Nigeria to the top 100 in the 2020 World Bank Doing Business Index. To achieve this, we will be pursuing the continued implementation of reforms across all indicators, including the implementation of legislative reforms, specifically the signing into law of the new Companies and Allied Matters Act and the Omnibus Bills that we've heard about already. The expansion of the regulatory reform program, which started with NAFDAC and NICOM, now to include other regulators. The establishment of a national trading platform for ports,
and the concession of our major international airports. PEBEC has now commenced the fourth 60-day National Action Plan, which we simply describe as NAP 4.0 on ease of doing business. NAP 4.0 is running from the 1st of March to the 29th of April 2019. It aims to deepen the reforms delivered over the past 3 years and to drive institutionalization of the whole reform process. We have highlighted key action items in all of the focus areas to ensure that they do not unravel and to ensure that we drive sustainability. Some of the targets achieved in the last NAP 3.0 include driving registration for utilization of the National Collateral Registry to facilitate access to credit for SMEs, clearance of all pending NAFDAC registration applications to improve efficiency, and the creation of a strengthened single joint cargo examination interface in all airports and seaports for import and export to reduce the time spent at the ports. NAP 4.0 will focus on initiatives such as enforcing compliance with SLAs across all indicator areas, driving the passage of the CAM Bill 2018 for improved effectiveness of company law in Nigeria. And as you've heard, what we're waiting for is a signing into law. Enhancing efficiency in the small claims court and enhancing the application and approval of visas on arrival, to mention a few. The Council will continue to work extensively with all MDAs, the National Assembly, and other key stakeholders. All of us who have been involved in this incredible journey will agree that it has been both exciting and fulfilling, even if admittedly sometimes frustrating. But this is the way of progress. And I congratulate you all for all the great successes and thank you for keeping faith with our joint vision. In particular, we must commend the National Assembly for the great effort they made in ensuring the passage of very strategic and important bills. We must also commend our private sector partners who have contributed immensely to the technical output of the EBIS through the secondment of professional staff to our secretariat. Let me especially mention KPMG Professional Services, Deloitte, Procter & Gamble, Banwo and Igodalo, Aluko and Ewebode. And the MBA SBL was also particularly instrumental in drafting of the Omnibus Bill. About 40 law firms worked pro bono towards this effort. Our nation is truly grateful to you all. We must also especially commend the Honorable Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Dr. Oke Enilama, for his focused and forthright leadership, and the incomparable and tireless Senior Special Assistant to the President on Industry, Trade and Investment, Dr. Jumoke Oduwole, and her team. To the rest of us, I think we have demonstrated that the work of creating a world-class environment for commerce will be done by like minds in the Nigeria private sector and public sectors. And these are the exceptional ladies and gentlemen, such as yourselves, who form the PEBEC family. Well done, everyone. Well done to you all. Thank you. God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep clapping for His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, SAN-GCON. I want to thank you all for being, you may take up your seats. Thank you. I want to thank you for being so patient and helping us with expediting the evening's activities. We appreciate you all.
Thank you very much indeed. We couldn't have achieved such success without your cooperation. We're grateful. Now, to give us a vote of thanks for this evening, we'd like to make welcome the head legal cluster, EBIS, that's the Enabling Business Environment Secretariat, in the person of Mrs. Toyin Bashir.
His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, SAN, GCON. With your kind permission, sir, I wish to stand on existing protocol in the interest of time. Your Excellency, we would like to, first and foremost, thank you for your continued commitment to the Ease of Doing Business project. From our interactions with reformers around the world, the common denominator has been that you can never really succeed on this project without having commitment from the highest level of government. We have enjoyed this, and what we see today are the progressive results of your commitment to this project. We would also like to thank the Vice Chairman of PEBEC, Honorable Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Dr. Oke Enelama, for his continued availability and commitment to this project, together with all PEBEC Council members, to all our collaborators and partners here present, both at the federal and state level. We thank you most sincerely for believing in this project. To all our distinguished invited guests, we thank you for making time out to be here today. Your presence is a testimony really that this project is very important to the growth and development of our dear country, and we really appreciate your attendance at this event. We would also use this opportunity to thank the EBIS members, my colleagues at the EBIS Secretariat, for their efforts and drive. And I wish to please seek the kind permission of His Excellency in inviting the EBIS team to the stage to take recognition for all the hard work that has gone on this project so far. Just a small team, but a very committed team. Your Excellency, we also request for your kind presence with the EBIS team. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. These are a very young team of Nigerians that have delivered a lot of hard work for the reforms, working with colleagues and MDAs and across state lines. Median age is 35 and below. Please appreciate my team. Yeah. Yes. Your handshakes.
Congratulations to the EBIS team. A round of applause, please, for these amazing team. They've worked tirelessly through the year and to produce such a fantastic event to celebrate and honor their partners, their friends, and organizations, MDAs that have supported their work throughout 2018 and hopefully beyond.
Let's hear it for the EBIS team, organized, very, very organized and thriving in their endeavors. Well done.
Well done.
We are all proud of you.
Yes, we are.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you may take up your seats. After this, we will get out of here and allow you to enjoy each other's company. You will be staying as long as you would like to stay. We've met our mark in terms of keeping to the time frame. SSS has been looking at me anyhow.
We've kept to the time frame, so I think we still have careers.
I was going to say, Ike, that means that we're definitely coming back again to host an event at the State House.
I think so.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having us. It's been an absolute honor serving as your MCs. Dinner is available and it will be buffet, not plated, so you'll be asked to go to your table to different points. We have 5 service points, more than enough food for everyone. Our protocol officers will direct you according to tables so that we don't keep you standing for too long. Thank you very much. Enjoy each other's company. Have a lovely evening.
Good evening.
I wasn't sure if he was going to dinner or leaving. Ladies and gentlemen, it is protocol for the national anthem before the departure of His Excellency, the Vice President. If we could stop all movement in the hall for just a brief moment, we'll allow you to get to dinner shortly. The national anthem, please.
In its pursuit of impact and aspires to place Nigeria in the top 100 countries on the World Bank's Ease of Doing Business Index by 2020 and in the top 50 by 2025. From all indications and as revealed by PEBEC, the nation is making good progress towards achieving this. Well, we say congratulations to the award winners. And we say thank you for staying with us, your darling station, the NTA, the largest television network in Africa. Once again, my name is Jude Onifade, and on behalf of the management and the outside broadcasting crew, we say thanks and good night.